Alright. Let's see if we can get this show on the road. That was pure chaos for me. Oh boy. Tried to plug in a new headset and it completely broke my computer. Not a great day. I'll have to do it sometime when I have more time for it. I have no idea where we are. I just got thrown into this just as much as you guys did. But I am able to speak fluent speedrun timers, and I can tell that this run is not going hot. The current Numen world record really isn't that impressive until they get to Yogg 0 rooms. So the fact that they were plus 14 by the time they got to Deathbringer Saurfang is a bit concerning. Not sure what happened. Guess we're gonna have to find out. Oh, sorry, I just have to breathe for a second here. That was way too stressful for me. I've been cursing and trying to get this shit to work. Didn't manage. But here we go. Yogg 0 rooms. Yeah, that's my favorite boss in ICC. I didn't see how they did when they did the gauntlet leading up to this. So it's very hard to say if this is fast or not. 7 stacks is not hot. It's not bad. From plus 14 to what? What are we feeling here? How much we talking? Okay, so slight improvement to their personal best anyway. Juan Breezer, dude. Thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate it. This elevator has claimed many victims over these past couple of weeks. Yep, that's another guy. Another guy dead. Who is that? Is that a mage dying, bro? I think that's actually a mage dying on the elevator. That takes a certain level of conviction. Even though I don't... I can never condone the act, I can still respect the determination, you know? But the elevator boss has claimed yet another victim in this run. I think they activated it pretty fast though. Alright, let's see. You want to go to the sides, you want to strangulate one side each. Let's see, Sorcerer. Yep, it's just walking in with a strang. Very clean, doesn't stop to cast or anything. Nicely, tightly stacked mobs. There's almost no small shits on the ground, is there? They are murdering the small mobs. Okay, a bit indecisiveness there from Mr. Farrell over here. I mean, looks fine. Focusing the mob with the highest health. Good. Okay, let's see. Can they kill off the broodlings and get a nice mount off here? 2 broodlings in the front. Drop combat. No mount. Okay, they don't try to drag the whelps. They just stack them up nicely. Go for the Zerg. Oh god, the FPS drops. It's fine, it's fine. This game is just... Oh my god, he's not hitting the mobs. Okay. That was a prime example of somebody's computer just fucking dying on them. Okay, let's see here. Now, we already know this. It's all about skipping the first fear. I felt like they were a bit late to connect. They gave Hysteria to the... Okay, so they give Hysteria here. They still get the fear. Are they gonna get Hysteria back during the last phase on Syndragosa maybe? And that's why they use it like this? If so, I can respect it. If not, felt like a bit of a wasted cooldown if you ask me. Alright, Resto Shaman should go enhance here. Syndra is shorter than 3 minutes. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. The Hysteria that they used there. I've never seen that one used before. But... Wait, wing order. They are starting with Frostwing. I thought Numen was ending in Frostwing. Maybe I'm a bit out of it. Are they gonna go Plague into Blood now? Have I been sleeping on the order of the wings here? I've been a bit stressed out before we started. If so, it's a bit hard to say much about the run. Synagosa looks somewhat healthy here. High 60s. You ideally want to go into like 55-50% here on health on the boss. Low 60s. Okay, let me quickly look here. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mages. So that's one less than the traditional comp. Alright, alright. Okay, getting them all somewhat low. The one in the center there is awfully close to dying, but gets cloned instead. I do think that there is a future where we're gonna see some very interesting ice block management. I think we're gonna start seeing guilds deliberately killing the ice blocks. Oh shit, they lost 2 people. Okay. Kinda sloppy run so far. But I mean, I shouldn't speak. I'm from Progress. We are the masters of sloppy runs. Okay. So they've sent the last, but the boss still hasn't faced. Isn't this slow? Maybe I'm just completely out of the tempo of the game, but this does feel a bit slow, doesn't it? Alright, let's see. First beacon. Nice placement of it, I like it. It's really close for melee, and you see how the warriors can cleave it down. This is actually really well done. This is really good, actually. Okay, nice last phase. They haven't lost anyone yet. Keep healing. Still lost a bit to their PV though. If it is the same order, I'm a bit unsure. Okay. Okay, I'm curious to see now. Okay, no auto teleporter. Maybe if you had a guildie that could make an auto teleporter for you for free. Otherwise, you can always buy a subscription from Foji or Murphin. That's all. I'm just saying. The technology exists. Caseman says rogue POV. Yeah, we could switch to rogue. I think they have a rogue. Hold on. I think he's called Xeno. Xenor. How do I know that? Because he came from our guild. No, I can't find him right now. Let me do a little searcherino. If somebody can go to the Warcraft Logs Classics webpage while we're watching this and find Xeno TV2. Numen has a Twitch clan or whatever, do they? Huh? They do actually. Nice. That should make it a bit easier. We can start off by just giving them ad revenue, I guess. Nice. Nice. Just your usual broadcast, bro. Not all of them are here though. God damn it. I got baited into clicking on this team link. All because I got stressed out today trying to catch up when I was fixing my sound drivers. Hello. Yeah, we're watching ads. Super enjoyable. 3 more seconds. Please let it be the only ad. Thank you. We're staying here. I'm not switching a single POV. So, here, you really want to drop combat. But they do not. Did you see that little progress leadership character that jumped down from the pipes and keeps them in combat? Yeah, no pre-pots. Was lost. Interesting wing order. I think this is the wing order that we and Numen have been running for a few weeks now, but I haven't seen it in a while. He did drop combat though. Oh, did he? Yeah, maybe it was only 1 or 2 people that got progress leadership. Yeah, mages can always secure their pre-pot regardless, but that little mob can really fuck you up. Okay. This boss is extremely uneventful. I think the only thing that can separate a parse run from a speed run here is possibly how you move the boss. So right now they are doing a bit of a traditional positioning of the boss where they just keep it in the center, hit, hit, hit. Everybody has been doing this for weeks, there's nothing special. You're skipping the pungent, there's nothing special. I think the only, what do you say? The only interesting thing that we should be seeing in the upcoming weeks might be a different boss positioning, but we will see. Swokken says, are Numen faster because of more mages or better strat and tech? I think it would be a great disservice to Numen to say that the only reason they have been number 1 every week for the past 2 months has been because of comp. I think that is a bit unfair. The real reason why they are number 1 is because Nota and Progress are playing very subpar. Whereas I think Numen are doing great. It's a bit hard to know what this timer is actually comparing to. But if it is comparing to the current world record, this run is giga dead. Why do I think that they had another order? I feel so confused. I didn't shoutcast the old world record, so I'm actually not that up to... Is it the same order and they are 52 seconds behind right now? That's just over. It's done. Why are we watching this? We should be getting ready for Nota, I guess. Alright. Alright. It's so over, dude. Dead run, if I ever saw one. Well, at least they should be going again when this run is over. I guess it's a good warm-up run. If you can still finish the run doing 0 rooms without wiping, I guess it's not time wasted. But that's something, I guess. Alright, let's have a little look at how the other boys are doing. So, the other guild we're here to watch tonight is obviously Nota, right? And they are currently gathering their forces, they're nowhere near to start, they're starting summoning. So I think we're just gonna keep up watching maybe some of the players that we don't watch every week. So we should enjoy Hunter POV. Hunter POV, dude. Well, Klipsch is a former Progress member. He left the guild, I would like to say 10 weeks ago, maybe a bit more. And he's been in Numen since, but I haven't seen him that much in speedruns, I don't think. So, it's nice to see, nice to see. I do think that Hunter POV arguably is one of the most boring points of view to watch in the entire game. I think if you play a Hunter yourself, maybe you can find pleasure in seeing the small, finer details about the gameplay, but since most people don't really play a Hunter, watching this POV is pain, I think. I think it's, I don't think it's that enjoyable to watch. Who is Darkness? Discipline Priest POV on the... No, thank you. I can do a Warrior POV. Oh my god. He is actually doing live analysis of his performance on the previous boss. Other people are like stressing out about consumables, sit down, trinket swapping. He's just sitting here, no trinket swap, put some details, check his damage breakdown mid-run, AFKs by the portal. It's just hard chilling, dude. we say this every week, but it's becomes painfully true when I'm watching these warrior POV. It doesn't matter who I'm watching. It's by far the easiest class to play in a speedrun. Tell me a class that is easier to play than warrior in ICC speedrun. I don't think it exists. Alright, let's see. Are they gonna last before or after they get an abomination up? Before they get an abomination up. Insane gameplay. So, Putricide has actually been a boss where a couple of runs go to die every now and then. And I think the main reason runs die is maybe a bit bad RNG with who gets what colors. And the range that are supposed to be nuking them down are just not doing it. Alright, so they targeted the Feral who's standing behind. That makes it a bit awkward now. You can see the green explosion. You want to fall so you can keep uptime on the boss and not fall to the side. He goes to the side. He loses maybe 1.5 seconds. Goes out to soak, does damage. Block. Not sure about this uptime loss for the warriors. Maybe it's not that bad, but I'm personally more a fan of the mage's ice blocking and then dealing with it in another way. Alright. Surely they're gonna push the boss before he does his little gas bombs in 3 seconds. 2, 1... Woo! Imagine if they would have gotten the gas bombs on the table there during the transition. That was like half a second off. Their DPS just isn't there. So these timers... Oh! You wanna stick around and support the streamer, guys? I'm good. Are you trolling? What is happening? Why am I getting farmed? We're watching this POV, guys. Have all of Numen colluded to play with ads rolling at the same time? That is crazy, dude. Okay, let's see here. Rocket boot. What is this fish tank at the top left part of his screen? I can respect it, dude. What are those? Those are a couple of clown fishes, right? Suitable for Numen. Can't really tell what the others are. That's definitely a clownfish, though. Wait. There's no way that is his GPU and PC, right? This has to be a meme. No. That is an aquarium. It was just, you see this little thing, I'm so uninterested in the actual run, but this little thing down here actually looks like a graphics card. I cannot tell if I'm getting trolled. Anyway, pretty good transition into this wing. I'm kinda hoping that the ads are done soon so we can swap. Okay, Foji requesting a PI, of course. I wouldn't want it any other way. Kinda based healer UI to not show damage done. Instead, action bars are full on display everywhere. He's tracking everybody's cooldown of everything. Deaths, healing done. He's tracking his FPS at the bottom right just so he knows how fucking trash his PC is. Pretty based. Okay, let's see here. Yo, what is going on here? Now we got a UI on our hands, boys. This is a user interface if I've ever seen one. Oh my god. This looks like Linus Tech Tips fucking stress testing the next generation of CPUs. My man is just hard chilling between 15 and 45 FPS in combat. Like, there's so much going on here. Okay, so I'm so sorry for this mage. I just want to talk about it. Down here, he's tracking every debuff that has ever existed, but he also has a weak aura tracking the important debuffs. Time to die timer. Clickable mana gem. Raid CDs, every fucking raid CD. All of his buffs. Up here, I think it's clickable sets, right? Timer, tiny threat, damage done, of course. You wouldn't want it any other way. Action bars full on showing. It's kinda... Oh yeah, the curse. Look, he can decurse someone. Actual crazy UI. Oh yeah, and apart from all these numbers on your screen, that's just like bloating everything. If you miss any of these numbers, don't worry guys. You also have a... like in real time reading of his damage and healing taken, scrolling combat text on both sides of his character. So if you miss those numbers, do not worry. Oh my god, is he gonna pull? He's so far behind as well. What the fuck? Oh my god, he hasn't started DPSing yet. What have we found? This is I was making fun of warriors before, but we might have a... Guys, we might have a contender for the title. Okay, so this is the last boss. They are 34 minutes. They are 1.5 minutes behind. They're 42:30. But that is with one room. So, compared to their 0 rooms... I think this guy has the 0 rooms time. Those people are fucking colluding, man. There's 4 people in that Numen team that are running ads with the most condensed possible setting. And they're all doing it at the same time. And then there's a couple of people like this guy that is just like, nah, bruh. I'm just gonna let it play. I am not gonna rage buy Turbo. I'm not gonna rage buy Twitch Turbo to watch that. I am not giving in to those type of malicious business practices. That is not what we are about, boys. We're free entertainment, neighbors Wi-Fi, I don't know, gifted sub only. That's the way we play this game, okay? God damn. Honsi getting Big Dam. Wait, who died? Warrior again? Healing has been a bit shaky, hasn't it? I feel like it was shaky on Syndra, and then it was shaky now again, right? Not sure what that stands for. %22% isn't bad though. Block or? Did he block mid-fight? Huh. Guess he did. Ooh. Okay, they go from plus... Okay, they had a better Bloodwing, but their 32:30 timer had a pretty bad blood. I think we could see a potential plus 121 after this. It feels... You have to understand, their timer that they're competing against right now had perfumes and cards. So that was a bit more oomph. I think it's gonna be plus 1. Thripe, thank you so much for the resub, my guy. I appreciate it. I couldn't get around to do this last week for you guys, and today I had a lot of technical issues when I was supposed to go online. But we're back now, we're in it. Watching this warm-up, I am just... While they're starting the Lich King RP, we're gonna just quickly look over at Nota, and we are quick to determine that they ain't doing shit. Okay, let's watch this Yogg 0 rooms. Alright. What POV do I want? I mean, I would like to watch the Feral, but I don't want to watch his ads, so we're watching the Mage. I keep saying Yogg, man. For me, Yogg 0 lights, Lich King 0 rooms just doesn't have the same... it just doesn't click in my brain. You know, my brain is sort of like an AI that is just statistics and probabilities for the next word that comes out. And when I say that, when I think zero room, my brain is like, did you mean Yogg Zero? And I'm like, yes. I'm actually not smarter than a chat GPT. Lich King Zero Room. Lich King Zero Room. Okay, let's see. No last on pull because you want it on the second transition. I am actually gonna walk you guys through how this works. So, if you want to do a Lich King Zero Room on 25 man, the current setup that you run is that you play with a Resto Shaman, Holy Pala, Discipline Priest, and a Shadow Priest. The Shadow Priest is gonna play just like you normally would until you get to the last phase. When you get to the last phase, the Shadow Priest is gonna be pretty much spamming Prayer of Healing during Lust. And during this first stage, since you only really need 2 healers, you can do this with just Discipline Priest and Holy Pala. The Resto Shaman really isn't doing that much right now. So this phase, nothing special, you're sacrificing a little bit of DPS to make up for it with more HPS in the last phase. So, what you're also gonna be doing is that when this boss gets pushed in a couple of percent, the Holy Paladin is gonna put his Beacon of Light on a melee player that is gonna stay in and hit Lich King. You're gonna have 1 melee and pretty much all of your mages just blasting at Lich King in transition. Now, why are you blasting Lich King during transition? Well, it's because if you do damage to him, then you could possibly decrease the amount of Valkyrie waves that you get. You could also decrease the amount of infests that you get. And that last part about skipping an infest is actually really important when you're trying to go for Zero Rooms Lich King. So, you can see the mages just keeps on blasting. A good number to hit here is like high 50s, I think. Let's see. Boss is at 64%, which is a pretty good opener. I can't really see who's in there. Do they use a Feral or a Warrior? They're using a Warrior. So the reason why you're using a Warrior is because Nota and Numen are using it because it can give Thunder Armor to the boss. And it can keep up TTW for the Fire Mages. So it's better than keeping a Feral in, basically. It takes a little bit more of a damage, but it can sustain itself with just the beacon anyway. Is that a Hunter dead? I think it was. You can see some living bombs coming up. Transition is about to end. Boss is at 57, which is okay. It's not great. Now, the worst possible grab you can get there is that Lich King decides to grab your Discipline Priest. Because if he gets grabbed, you don't have shield for infest and he can get really fucking sweaty. Ferals can keep up TTW, yes, but it's mainly about the Thunder Armor. Okay, nothing scary, they lose a bit of DPS players on this. They need 8% more for the next Valk wave. They're getting Infest number 3 in 17 seconds. They're definitely gonna get this Infest, but I think they're gonna skip the Valkyrie. That's what I would assume. Maybe skip Infest? No. No. What am I cooking? Infest. Completely fine. Priest was out. Boss is pushing, everybody gets into their respecting zero positions. So here you can see a bit of a feather positioning of the mages. Now, when the boss targets one of them, they will be taking damage and they can't really get healed. So they need to have Judge of Light up on the boss and they need to block potentially if they get focused. What is he doing? Why did he bring up his macros? Is he trying to block something on his screen? I am intrigued. They lost 1 player, but nothing important. The healers are keeping them up. Oh my god, do you guys see the chain heal? Are you seeing the chain heal on the Moonkin? Oh, don't tell him. Don't tell him. Nobody tell the shaman about his chain heal. If I was him, I would be fucking fuming right now. 7% more. It's close. Okay, I just want to see if they make this, then we switch over. Two more %? 1 second? We're back. My little spies have told me that Nota is pulled, so I had to cancel the Enya concert. Let's enjoy the blast. Alright, they are comparing to the fast time. Appreciate that. Okay. Can they push before mind control here? Would be hella lit if they did. No? No! They're too slow! It's a slow lady! Music is blasting though, who cares? Okay. Nobody dead yet. Just kidding. People are dead yet. This is a disaster lady. Come on. Okay. Okay, Invis, weird jump. Okay, ghosts are in ranged, preferable. Nice. The dream. One explosion in melee doesn't matter. Shadow Priest is good. Hunter is good. Nice. Nice. Okay, just hardcast in Death and Decay, I guess. Doesn't give a fuck, dude. 2 goes in range, 1 explodes. Oh, don't tell me that second one is exploding. Oh, 2 explosions. They're fine, they're fine. It was staggered. I think +6. I think +6. Which is still fine. +23. It's still fine, guys. Plus, it's still playable. Winnable. This is the one room. It's still playable. See, this is the comparison to the 0 room timer instead. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit of if you ever want to become part of the Twitch hive mind, this is a good time to type dead run in the chat. Actually, it's a bit of a dead run, but it can still be world record because the 0 rooms that we have currently is not that impressive apart from Lich King. Okay. What are we looking at here, Holy Palasvia? What are we looking at, bro? Is it time to unlock the scroll wheel? And we go. What? Has he changed something? Okay. I would like to challenge everybody at home to try to nod their head in the same pace as his mouse is going up and down. So you see this little mouse here? We tried to find a song that is in the same... It's actually pretty good. It's pretty good beats per minute with the current song, I think. Come on, you can do it, Holy Palasvia. Don't get too big on the emotions here. Come on. Come on. Oh, he's starting to slide up. He's getting tired on the downward motion, guys. Oh, there we go. He adjusted. He was starting to shoot too far away on the ship. It's the small thing that's the big difference between a good auto hotkey player and between a good mouse wheel and a bad mouse wheel. Good mouse wheel, dude. Let's go. Skybreaker is getting destroyed though. Pretty sure this is faster than the current 0 rooms. Pretty sure. How are you guys liking the vest, by the way? You haven't mentioned it. I think it looks like sport broadcasting in a nutshell, actually. I'm a bit sad, guys. Usually there's the fashion police in my chat. You guys haven't mentioned the vest. It's okay. I know it doesn't give any stats. You just put on a chest and you put on wrists and the shoulders. But the shirt matters as well. So I'm a bit sad that you didn't recognize and respect the shirt, but I mean, here I go, dress up for you guys. It's our day of the week. It's date night with the rest of the autist speedrunners. And you guys don't even recognize what I'm doing. It's okay though. It's okay. It's alright. So one thing that Numen and Nota keep doing is that they keep pulling the spider together with Lady Death Whisper. So right now they are just like chilling. There's a good argument to be made that skipping the spider and doing it during this RP is faster, but riskier. And the time that you gain doing the spider, is it really worth it? It's very hard to do Lady Death Whisper when you're not allowed to dodge ghosts to the side. It's not great. It's not hot. So I understand why guilds decide to not do what we're doing, but I also like what we're trying to do. One thing that is good if you're doing this, if you play 8 mages, you can double combust on this fight if you don't proc it. You guys want to know a little street tip? If you ever remove the timer from this boss, he will do a little dialogue soon, a yell. Watch the... When that dialogue fades, it's around 0.5 to 1 seconds away. So pre-pot now and then you go. So if you ever fuck up your timer, just look for that yell emote and then it's like 1.5 seconds away. Yeah, it's not 0.5, but it's always based on that. Because I'm pretty sure that you guys have noticed that your DBM timer, Foji timer, Murphin timer is always a bit random. But the time from the yell emote is always fixated. Now you know. I'm not a nerd, or I am a nerd, but I'm not a weak aura defense against the dark art creationist. So I can't make a weak aura to play the game for you, but yeah. Alright. We blasting here or what? So you can see that he has a card up there. I didn't see that many cards on Numen players. So even though perfumes are out, they're still using the cards. So that is a plus on the DPS and HPS side. One more mage as well. 2 warriors? What are they missing? 2 hunters. Are they playing 1 less Moonkid maybe? Is that it? Minus 11, pretty good. NTW Greatest says, can you skip the last beast summon with enough DPS? I don't think we've ever seen that high DPS unless you have a comp dedicated for it. But what you can do is that you can push so hard that you just ignore the beasts. So, this next section, what you really want to look out for is Summoned Ymriar, and Banish. Those are the only 2 spells that matters, and it's the Ymir Deathbringers. Interrupted on the left. The top right mob here, Shadowbolt, should not get interrupted. Banish interrupted. Banish, banish, interrupted. Nice. The mages actually came through and interrupted all that. Did you guys see that? I don't think our mages would ever interrupt those mobs. Oh, a guy is banished. Kick W. Am I fucking right, boys? It's too much. Too much to keep track of. If only there was an interrupt available. But there's just everybody was on CD, I guess. Alright. Now we will see possibly a reglyph to Seed of Light into doing some consumes. You can see all of the buttons he needs to press right now to like min-max his Dreamwalker. Are they in combat? Okay, so they are doing their blood pull from behind. So they are pulling trash into Svalna, delaying the Svalna kill by potentially a little bit. Okay. I mean, they pretty much give up an orb. They give up the first orb in Bloodwing to do this. Yeah, well, I guess we're gonna have to wait and find out if this is actually worth it or not. I think it's not that easy to say. Oh, they're all slowed as fuck. They cannot pre-pot. And they engage. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of what we just saw. Maybe it can be done if they do it more cleanly. It didn't look that sloppy. It just looks really fucking hard to pull off. Alright, let's see how they do portals here. I like the way that ferals are already up here. It's pretty good. That they're already super pre-positioned, actually. Oh, the polymorph! Ah, this is just so grief. This is one of the most painful Valithrias I've seen in a while, dude. God damn. Portals are up, goes in, just starts taking immediately. Clockwise, everybody's gathered. I think getting 8. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. 7, 8, 9, please. 10 even? Okay, 9 is fine. 9 is fine. They barely got the boss to 70% before they went in, though. I feel like this isn't the best. This isn't that good. It might still be better than the current world record, because the current world record had a really sloppy run. But I wouldn't take that much away from that. Well, they got full value on their lust, I guess. Yeah, they lost time even. Okay, so they basically need to make up that time in the first pull of Bloodwing for this little debacle to be worth it. Glyph back. Maybe Consume back? No, he still has Sansa. That's fine. Let's see. There's already a guy who's pulled, I think, which is good. Good gathering of the mobs. That was pretty fast. Let's see if they can do this section cleanly. I feel like this section right here, you can gain or lose 10 seconds easily. The difference between doing this good and bad is actually super punishing. If you think about it relative to like Deathbringer Saurfang, where the difference between doing Saurfang really well and just okay is maybe 3 seconds. But doing this section really well, now that can gain you 10 seconds. And those are the type of things in a speedrun that a lot of people forget. They look at, oh, look at the -8 on Marugar. And it's like, yeah, that means they have a lot of good DPS, but they might also have gotten really lucky with impales. It's sections like this that really, really matters. Okay, let's see here. They are far behind, which is something that you want, because you really, really, really do not want to get focused fired. Mobs are immediately stacked up. Nice stack. I like it. Holy Pala consecration as well. Respect. I appreciate it. There's no way they're killing that before the fear though, is it? It's dying fast, but I felt like they connected a bit slow. Let's see if I'm wrong on this. 35, no, they're getting a fear for sure. Okay. I mean, it's not that bad getting a fear, considering that they don't really have that many melee players, I guess. What is this prediction that my moderator put up? Will this run be a Nota PB? Hell yeah. Or capstock Thompson shakes. Shameless prediction. Alright, let's see. So the healers are standing out on the left side. The The Resto Shaman is doing what exactly? I don't even know if there is a Resto Shaman. Do you guys see any chain heals? I don't think I'm seeing any chain heals. Are you guys? Are they 2 healing Syndra without a heal hands? Now this is based. Oh god. Okay, they forgot the fact. Oh my. Okay. Nice. Clean. Clean. Nobody. Oh my god. Stop, dude. What is happening? Stop exploding. Okay. If we can calm this down now. I think the DI that they used that triggered that explosion would have been fine if maybe the priest wouldn't have been there, but we can, I have to look back at that. Maybe that wasn't that bad. Ooh, this is Monka steer. Okay, nice. Alright, I guess we 2 healing with Lust. I am actually impressed if they manage to do this. Okay, let's see. I really hope one of their healers doesn't get the tomb here. That would be very unfortunate. This is a very fast Syndragosa, by the way. That's fine. That is fine. Demo Warlock getting that is like the best thing that can happen. They don't even go there to clear, they just keep pumping, I think. Oh no! What was that? No, disaster! I didn't quite catch that. Was that an explosion or what was that? Was it just lack of healing? It was before blistering as well, what the fuck? It's still fast. Or? Plus 19, what the fuck? No, that has... No, it's not related to Dreamwalker. What the fuck? That's so bad. What are we witnessing today? Why are people clutching? Or not clutching, what do you say it? They are underperforming, they are feeling the pressure. It's Tuesday gaming at its worst. Inside, where's the Valkyr? Show me Valkyr. Why are they hugging the side? Is the Valkyr close? I hate this, I can't see. I don't know why they ran on the outside. God damn it. Choking is the word. Thank you guys. Yeah, the DI is what you use to reset the stack, that is true, but he had people close to him. I don't know. I don't know about that. Okay. Ret Pala dead, Mage dead. Weird champ. We haven't pulled a dog yet. Why are people dying? I think we're gonna have to look at the log after this. Another mage dead. Decimate. Warrior dead. What is? It's over. Why are they pulling Stinky out? Are they gonna reset the trash and practice again, maybe? What are we doing? What are we doing? They ran out of combat dresses, so now they're manually resting. I didn't want to do it. I wasn't planning on bringing it out tonight. I even dressed up. But when you go to the circus, you need to dress the part. I felt a bit out of place. When I tuned into the Nota stream, I just found myself, whoa, I am actually not at a esport event. I'm in the middle of the clown show. What am I wearing? But now I feel much better and at home together with my fellow Nota members. That was a bit painful, guys. Wait, was I muted the entire clown speech that I had? There ain't no way I was. No way! Okay. You know what? What you guys don't know is that this is... No, the clown you heard. Okay, thank you. Because I felt like the clown delivery was just so good, and I didn't quite feel like the crowd was appreciative. So am I muted or what, boys? I felt like I was killing it, but apparently not. This run is so dead though. My god. I don't know, I should be, from a competitive standpoint, I should be happy that Nota and Numen seem to be struggling as well. That the current world record is just so incredibly competitive, and you really need an extremely clean run to even get close to the level of gameplay that you need. But since I do speedruns myself and I watch these regularly, I just know that the current world record really isn't... It's not that good. So seeing other guilds fail as well, it doesn't provide me any satisfaction. Quite the contrary, actually. Plus 116 on Festergut. Now that is a dead run if I ever saw one. Yep, that is a plus 36 Marugar angle. Yep. There's no way getting out of that. Okay, but let's be realistic. Let's say you are 1 minute and 16 seconds behind the current 0 room Lich King world record. You might as well just take this as either a pacing warm-up, or you take it as let's try new tech. And I would like to take just a few seconds to explain that yesterday some of you had maybe tuned in, you were excited to see the progress speed runs, but it was a dead fucking run, boys. It was over. There's no way we were gonna get the world record. We get to Lich King and we completely just black out. I think it was the correct call. I think if you have an idea and you want to try stuff to maybe find new tech and the run is already over, there's no real reason to keep streaming. But yeah. SXE says, did you do anything cool during the blackout? Now, it wouldn't be a blackout if I told you what we did, right? But I think somebody in the chat already said it. This comp that we're watching right now, 100% can 0 room Lich King. It's 8 mages, of course they can. Of course. It's even, like, I think this comp is pretty much built for it, or? Yeah, yesterday during the blackout, one of the officers pulled up Newton's law of gravity, and we went to the elevator and just practiced really hard. Because if we can get that elevator down, we can gain several tens of seconds compared to the world record, where everybody's just standing safe. I kind of like the fact that the prediction that my moderator pulled up is still up for you guys. It's over. Oh, wait, a Nota PB. What is the Nota PB actually? Did I already look that up? I thought it meant world record at first, but my moderator was actually being kind of nice, saying, no, it's enough if Nota improves. 4230. Okay. I still would say no, it's dead. I still don't think they can make up that time. But they did pull the first trash from Blood into Valithria, which I think was, if you look at the timers, not good. And then they had a horrible Syndragosa into Vestergaard where they had to manually rest like 5 people. Nice gate. Nice gate, by the way. I love this game. This game is so good for speedrunning. Did you see how the timer for the gate timed out and then it was just not opening for like 4 seconds? Good shit, Blizzard. I'm so happy you are exploring Gnome Regan and possibilities in Season of Discovery instead of maybe just tinkering a little bit with the competitive side of classic PV. A little bit. Alright, let's see here. Nota usually has really good putricides. I think when you look at Progress and Numen, putricide is a little bit of hit and miss. But I think for Nota, it's usually pretty good. Okay, Holy Pala goes flying to the side to be alone. Mage green targeted, can block. Good. What percentage is the boss? 54, and he hasn't... it's pretty good. What you really want to beat here is that you want to beat the vials, the orange thingies that he puts down. That's what we're all about. So where's the timer? It's at the bottom left. It's 6 seconds away now. I mean, 3, 2, 1. They are also just barely making it, actually. Serva says, this part is so good for Bash Guder. I managed to get 83% uptime yesterday on my Holy Pala in a 10-man run on Professor. Ow! Yeah, tomorrow we're doing back-to-back 10-man speedruns, actually, with a physical comp. So you will get to see Bash Guder in action, dude. We're putting it on our Death Knight though. Poor guy. Oh right, he's gonna be abo driving. We might not have it. Anyway, back to the run. The mage... Oh, the same mage got targeted as during the first transition. So during the first transition, he got second targeted by green and he... Block? Okay. And jumpily jump. Okay, now we talk about this every week. What I want them to do is look, how are the Valks patrolling? Can we run on the inside or do we have to hug the wall? It makes several seconds difference. I'm not even kidding. Please? Please? Look, if one guy can run on the inside, everybody can run on the inside. Why are they hugging the side? It doesn't make sense. Oh well, okay, so no blood on this pull. He tried to be so smart. He wanted to hit that little bug so bad for mana, dude. Oh, and the rogue is dead when he gets there. I cannot believe it. Fucking MVP bug. I was giving credit to the Blizzard doing bugs with the gate being down for Putricide, but that little bug actually is the most impressive bug I've seen this entire run. That was so good. Oi, oi, oi. Beautiful, actually. This is actually really good. If it's still 3 seconds until it procs, I think that was fast, all things considered. I guess it's not that bad if the rogue dies, if he doesn't have the blood orb anyway. At the end of the day, it's the most important pull to have your rogue alive, but I think they were just late with the roleplay, sadly. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. The tank flying is usually a bad thing. The tank got flying the opposite way from the melee. That is not hot. Okay, I'm curious to see when this boss dies. If they are gonna rocket boot immediately or if they're gonna kill the trash and then rocket boot. That's what I'm excited for. Are you guys excited? I'm so hyped. I am so incredibly hyped. I can't wait. This run is just full of surprises, excitement. Who knows? Maybe this is the next world record. The timers might be off. Who knows? It might be using an old timer or a fabricated timer. What is time at the end of the day? As what matters is as long as you're having fun, time passes faster. And so if you're playing a speedrun and having fun, then the perception of time changes at the end of the day. Let's see what they do now. Drums, no rocket boots. Okay, who is going to... Okay, Invis trinket equipped. Where can we see if it's ready? I cannot see. Okay, it's 12, 11. Okay, down at the bottom right, you can see it. Okay, let's see how they pull this off. So he is gonna run down with bubble, drag the mobs. These boys are gonna pass through. Such a huge tail. And swap back. I think he doesn't... Guys, credit where credit is due. These past 2 weeks, we've watched Holy Palasvea do this exact fight with cloaking device. Not today. He managed to unequip cloaking. It's an improvement. At the end of the day, it's not all about the timers. It's about the memes we make along the way. So they are plus 1 minute to Numen world record, which is like 30 seconds faster than their own personal best. But they are gonna do 0 rooms. No, this is the exact same path as Numen are doing. I just think this run is really bad. Shame. Such a shame. It's actually something worth discussing, and that is the fact that you guys have... Okay, if you are a human, like you evolved from apes, you're a Homo erectus, the latest version, then you've probably seen the pattern that a lot of guilds are using a lot of mages, because it makes Yogg 0 rooms, not Yogg, Lich King 0 rooms easier. But playing a lot of mages makes trash arguably worse. Playing with more druids would give you more innervates, more combat reses. Playing with more warriors would allow you to cleave more. Warriors are doing great damage throughout the run. So even though you might think, oh, you stack mages, 16 mages, it's like, Duke says, we are Homo sapiens, KW. Who matters? Race doesn't exist. Oh, feared, full duration, easy. Bit early, raid sack maybe. That raid sack is questionable. Okay, there comes the second raid sack. I was like, who did that first raid sack? What the fuck? Pete says, I'm new to this speedrun scene. What is 0 rooms? Basically, Lich King is a bachelor living on the top of a mountain looking down at the rest of the world. But he has a crib where he takes his friends when they come to visit. So when you go into the last phase of Lich King, he can invite you to go to his crib. Depending on how many times you go to his back rooms, you will do it 0 times, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. The more times you visit him, the more rooms you do of Lich King. So you're basically visiting his crib, and ideally you don't want to go there because it just stinks. He's actually a Death Knight. It's just terrible. So you don't want to go to the back rooms of Lich King. Oh, any Valks? Oh. Gotta be alpha enough to deny his backroom invitation? Exactly. Know your self-worth. You don't need to go home with the first guy you meet. Go to dinner, see a movie. Like, you just met each other. You don't need to go back to his place if you're not comfortable. Nobody wants you to live by those standards. Did you see the game physics axis falling down? That sentence is intriguing. Warlock is offline. Respectable. No, but he started, he's probably relogging, right? Because he's the guy that started Lich King, I think. I really hope so. Yeah, he's back. So that was an intentional restart of the game. Based. I respect it. If I had the time, I would restart my game before every Lich King. It makes a difference between having 20 and 80 FPS. I'm not even kidding. If you have Lich King FPS problems, just restart your game and it's fixed. It's incredibly stupid. Okay, let's see here how many times we get invited to Lich King's crib. Shields on everybody except for one mage, that's fine. I really feel like we need to turn up a little bit. This song is pretty good, actually. Alright, first shambling. I think they're gonna skip the second shambling. Maybe not, since they don't last anymore. We'll see. Shadow Trap in melee, everybody dodges. Oh, that ret is standing. Oh my god! That guy had no idea how close he was. Sheesh! Alright, let's see. Next shambling is in what? 20 seconds. I don't think they're getting it. Numen pulling soon. Alright. Alright. I actually think we are gonna interrupt this broadcast and we're gonna watch again Numen with your second run. They are the current world record holders. So let's pull up the song, which is pretty much the anthem of ICC speedrunning at this point. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the current world record holders Numen sending their main run. Let's go. First bone spike. Let's see what they get. Not great. Ret Pal and Warrior, ideally, you don't want to get them gripped. Oh, that takes too long. This is a fast kill. They're using cards as well. Alright, let's see. Let's get me back up. Are they gonna make it before they impale even? Bone spike. Bone spike. He's not casting. The dream. Nice. Okay. Early rocket boots. Not sure about that one. That's fast though. -1 compared to their 4230. Remember, that 4230 timer is the one room Lich King. That is compared to a perfumed stack. Okay, it's all stacked up here. If you're wondering, Anfal, what the fuck am I watching? We're watching the only Numen player that doesn't have fucking ads running the entire time. Like, they are colluding to get the best ad revenue possible. They're trying so hard to make 3 euros tonight, and we're not watching. We're watching Mage POV. So, what you want to do here is that you want to push the boss before the mind control. They also skip the spiders. Yes, based. Progress. Really good boss damage here. Dominate mind in 7 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. I think they made it. I think they made it like on the timer. Okay, this first set of explosions is dangerous. Okay, it's in range. It's in range. That's fine. Really good. Going for melee! Double ghost! Oh my god! I think they're fine. That was a good raid sack. Good raid sack and good defensives by the melee stack. Okay, let's go. Is that a Resto Shaman? Are they playing Resto Shaman Discipline Priest? I think they are. I don't think there's a Holy Pala anywhere. I think they're back. I think they're back to their old healing comp. Let's go, dude. They're playing double Ret instead, I think. Okay, this is really interesting run. The fact that they're doing a different healing comp as well. Looks like a pretty... They haven't had any deaths. This is dangerous. Dangerous ghosts. How the fuck does he not know that that ghost isn't going for him? Is he the most relaxed player I've ever seen? Or is he smoking some heavy sativa? Mind control? There's no way he's gonna delay the mind control again, right? One Death Knight dead does not fucking matter. That is really good. +1 compared to their absolute fastest Lady Death Whisper ever. No deaths on that explosion either. Really good. Hello? Hello? Okay, this mage... I hope he's not a cannon. I hope this guy is not one of your cannons. He's one of the cannons. Okay, he will make it. You got it. You got this. Nota did not zero room? Jesus. What are we doing here? Okay, he's gonna try to regen a little bit. He's not taking a cannon? Or is he? Interesting. Okay, let's see if we can get another POV. Let's try the Feral. Let's try the Warrior. I forgot I added that. Edge. The fucking edge. that emote just has me rolling, dude. Alright. Okay. That's going for the casual cleave and whirlwind on the stack of unimportant mobs before switching to the sorcerer, just casually doing completely pointless damage. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm flaming. This fight is irrelevant. You can do whatever you want during this fight as long as you're not one of the cannoneers or one of the tanks. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Guys, during the run there will be multiple predictions coming up. If you are a degenerate gambler and you really like crypto, you can think of your channel points on my channel as a very easily accessible crypto token. And you could combine that with betting, like sports betting. So I think the current biggest prize that you can get is that if you have like 100,000 channel points, you can get VIP for life. So technically, if you use double your points, you're maybe only a couple wins away from getting VIP forever in my chat. That's a pretty good bargain. I mean, I don't see the ship health anywhere, but it could be really fast. Oh, I mean, we don't want to pass on loot, do we? We need to see what's dropping. I mean, I can kind of respect the old school timer as well. Down here. God, I mean, this is vibes. This song is actually going so hard, I don't know where to go. Okay, let's see if we can find another class PV, right? I liked Feral PV. Okay, I don't. I like this Feral PV. Never mind. I want to watch a Hunter, baby one pull. This Hunter is still stuck on Lady Death Whisper? What? No. Oh my god, I thought he was lagging his broadcast. God damn. We're watching Tetsu, dude. +5 gunship. It's weird. Not sure about that. Let's stay in this POV, shall we? And enjoy the blast. Alright, I'm back. This song is actually crazy pump, isn't it? I don't know, I just can't help myself. It's so good. Oi, oi, oi. They lost 2 seconds to their current PB, which is using perfumes. I think if there's anything to take away from that, you can't outplay the importance of smelling good. That's how big it is. Nice teleport. I've done that myself. You know what? I've done it. We've all done it. It's okay. Alright. Now, it's all about the banish interrupts here. This is a world record pace. Let's see. Come on, get this. Not that mob. Summon Imriar, interrupted. Now I want to see the banish interrupt. Okay. Now go for the next Frostbinder. No banishes yet. Tetsu interrupt banish? Insane gameplay? This is why he's the fucking GOAT! Alright, kill the Battle Maiden. Get the respecs. Surely, if you're standing directly under Svalna when she becomes active, she can just slap the shit out of you. But I guess you're fine to do that on 30%. It's fine if she hits you. So you don't need to be like a pussy. Right? You could have just stood on her and just immediately started hitting. There's no way you die, right? So standing a bit out like you think you're playing against Algalon, kind of pussy shit if you ask me. No disrespect, of course. But again, my standards for what's a good warrior player is maybe not the same. Okay. Okay, Abo. Potatoes ruining the standards of all warriors. To be fair, Potatoes, which is a warrior of progress, he actually... if you are a warrior player and you focus pummel a mob, I immediately assume that you're better than 99% of other PvE warriors. That's how easy it is to become like on my S tier list of a PvE warrior. Wait, did that guy just focus interrupt another mob than his main target? What? Alright, let's see here. Is there anywhere we can see the health of the boss? 69%. It's pretty good. We can see the stacks over here. 4, 5. Remember, plus 8 is good. 7, 8, 9 on Shaman. Okay, the Shaman just fucking went for it, dude. Stole that shit. I respect that. I respect it. I also respect the fact that this warrior player doesn't show the healing meter. Useless stats. Dead stat. Oh, it's not going great, is it? 97. If only that Shaman wouldn't have taken stack number 9 and instead the Paladin. Maybe the boss would have been dead by now. Okay, are we gonna see a jump? My 4-year-old niece would have done that jump. That was not the jump I was looking for. Alright. We got a bop from the Pala. Mage is super fast down though. Nice. Well done. Alright, let's take one step back a bit. It's a bit of a slowdown. So, just so people are on board with the timer we're looking at. Numen's current world record is 4206, where they did 0 rooms of Lich King. The timer that Tetsu has up on his screen is with 1 room of Lich King. So, this timer that he's comparing to is much more competitive. The boss timers are way faster. Being only 21 seconds behind that Velithria is really good currently. If you're comparing it to the current 0 room world record. I do think it's better if we compare to this timer than the current world record, because these splits on the right side were made during the... What is that? Is that a Broken Heart event? Valentine event? Is that it? So they had access to more buffs than we have access to right now. That's basically the biggest difference. Rocket boot? Oh no, okay, not super clean whelp pull here. The warrior should go out to the side and kill those whelps, but I guess that's bad for his personal DPS, so he won't do it. It's fine, they're stacked. I think only Nota we're using Numen. We're using Omen in their personal best. I don't think Numen really were, at least not all of them. 70%. I mean, they're gonna get this fear, but when, again, like we said last time, since they have so many ranged people, maybe getting feared like this isn't the end of the world. Or, actually, skip the fear. Blast. It's good. That's really good. This boss will probably go airborne. If they can kill it before he casts a single frost thing, that is really good. Nice. Nice. I am just gonna go get something to drink real quick. Hope you guys are having a lovely evening. How are we doing here? I didn't see the percentage of the boss when she went airborne because I had to go get a glass of water, and then of course my wife also wanted a glass of water, but now I'm back. Boss is at 12% and airborne based. Oh, kill the tomb, what the fuck? 52%, that's really good. They haven't lost it either. That's really good. Okay. Are they playing without the Holy Pala? No? No, there's a Sacred... No, they triple heal this. Okay. Yep, that's fine. I like this positioning of the tomb. This is really good because then you can passively cleave it down, and maybe that person can come back and actually help DPS. This is really good placement. Really fucking good. Nice. Plus 27. That is really good. Oh, why did they stop healing? It's fine, it doesn't matter. They're about to rebuff now and go for Zero Room. Was he about to press need on that Phylactery though? Happens to the best of us. Holy shit, they need to do every other wing? I am so lost. I keep thinking they're doing my route. Or our route, man. We always end the run on Sindragosa, but these people don't want to do that. So I'm thinking, when I'm seeing plus 27 on Sindragosa, I'm like, not bad actually. But we barely even started. Did you guys see that Weakor about him disarming a trap? I like that. That was nice. NTW Greatest says, is there a reason for the route difference? Guilds seem to think that different routes are not like the routes aren't the same. So apparently the research team and the people making the calls in respective guilds seem to think that one way is faster than the other guilds. So that's why the guilds are doing it differently. Because they believe in their path. Okay, so we're gonna get one Precious Decimate together with the Stinky debuff, I think. And then we're gonna get one more Decimate. Why did he charge? Huh? Why? Okay, Decimate, no deaths. Nice. This is very nicely done, actually. Okay, they lost one Feral. Good. Can they get a pre-pot here even? Guys, we need to clap when we actually see good gameplay. And that was good gameplay. Did you guys run a prediction for will they go Fester or Rotface first? You guys are you're just degenerate gambles if you think about that one. Who betted against that even? Man, this fight is unbelievably uneventful. I think the only thing we can really do is just enjoy the music, guys.
Welcome to your new reality. There is no beginning and no end. You have transcended.
Triple Spore in the melee camp. Oh.
Transcendence.
Alright, no trap. No need to get the pre-pot off here either. Alright, we need to calm down a little bit. There's still long ways to go. But it's world record pace, easily. They already improved a second compared to their Perfumed and Omen run. And I think their Perfumed and Omen run sort of pulled Precious into Rotface. I might be wrong here, but if that is the timer we're comparing to, then this should also gain them time, because it's faster to do Rotface without the dog. I think the way they did the dogs and the giant was really well made this week, actually. It was really good. Sorry, we were getting calls from the production team that we apparently are getting our taxes today, this evening. So this couldn't wait. We had to immediately interrupt this shoutcast to talk about taxes. And honestly, I think taxes are more interesting than fucking rot-based speedrunning. There's nothing interesting here. Zero. Is the priest dead? He's fucking dead. How? Anyway, so we saw Nota struggle in this next boss, which is the gate boss, where they got completely locked out for a couple extra seconds. So let's see if Numen have figured out how to brute force open this gate, or if they are also gonna get just stuck. Gain 4 seconds compared to their really competitive time set a few weeks back. Is he gonna get it? 2 more seconds? No, he's not gonna get it. No food buff on main character warrior. Oh, the run is so bricked, man. Foji made a weak aura to open the gate. Based. Is that guy spamming Prayer of Healing? I think he is. Alright, let's see here. 4 seconds. It opened 4 seconds early. Alright. Let's see. Shattering throw is up on the boss, very important to track. Let's see here. It's a good pump on the boss during this lust. Let's see what they get. They get green on Hunter, that's good. Red on this priest, that's really good. This is like some of the best targets you can get. Oh, and they get Ret Pala second, so the Ret Pala could bubble as well. This is a very competitive Putricide, actually. Are they, they're gonna get a melee explosion, possibly, or the green even dies. Oh, this is so good! Sub 50%. Okay. 45% on the phase you started. Well, I don't really have to worry about the vials, I guess. Yep. Plenty of time ahead. Okay, let's see what they get now. If they get lucky again with the targeting. If you play 8 mages, there's a pretty high likelihood that you get it. It's like 1 in 4? No? Like 1 in 3. I think that was red on a mage. Melee, you don't want to get knocked off the table. Okay, he charged back. Priest, you wish you had your charge now, don't you? Moonkin, I think? That is like some of the worst targets you can get. You're just gonna have to sacrifice him. He's dead. He died alone. That is fine. You lose the 5% crit, but you don't really give a fuck because he's a sweaty Moonkin player. Rocket boots. What's happening? What's happening? Okay, manual swap to his other boots. That was a very, very good Putricide. The fact that they got 4 seconds earlier opening on the gate. Let's see if they take the inside curve or if they hug the outside now. Valkyrie seems safe. Hello. If that mage can run there on the inside, you can also run on the inside. I'm so tired. Have these people never like done go-kart or like any sort of racing game ever? God damn it. How is this so hard? Nice. He's sitting in full chains. Look at the debuff. Oh god. That was 8 out of 10 seconds just sitting in that chain. Why did nobody interrupt? I can't. Really poor start to this wing. But at least they get the orb. Good activation. Going in. Let's see if we get any charges before the AoE taunt. Good stun. AoE taunt? No. No AoE taunts. Still no AoE taunts. Mobs are pretty stacked together though. It's good. It's good. Kill off the high health mobs. That's a pretty late power infusion. Pre-pot into pull. That's good. That is good. If only hunters could kill shot Mr. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't go immediately into details and look at the death log. Don't do it. If he dies again, it's fucking over for his mental. Okay, it's fine. Well, that's a hunter death for sure. I don't know exactly how that death happens, but I don't think the warrior did anything wrong. There's a guy, I'm gonna hide myself, you guys can... No, you guys didn't see it. There was a guy in Tetsu's chat that was asking, do you play in a diaper in case you have an emergency when you're speedrunning? And that is sort of a weird self-report, because that is implying that he himself has like gastrointestinal issues whenever he's like either has to sit down for more than 45 minutes or when he's doing anything stressful. It's just a weird self-report. Anyway. Okay. Positioned really deep. That is fine. Take the whirl. What he could have done there is run into the whirl and use the leap to fly through the gate, and he would have gained yards. Do you guys see what I mean? That he could have done that. I swear, if somebody gets chain full duration again, I will cringe in Discipline Priest. Oh, that's Feral dead. Probably the guy with the blood as well. Not great. No, the rogue has the blood. Completely fine. Ooh, the paladin has already done the pull. He's already done the pull. Raketa bota. Alright. What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, bit weird engage. There has to be some sort of... somebody was late to go in or something. There has to be something that I missed there that looked weird. Alright, pretty nice Blood Queen. Looks good, looks good. It's not great though, they're probably gonna lose time to their PB. Or rather, to their fastest splits historically. I feel like Moriyama is just farming everybody on the bets right now. He's very close to a lifetime VIP, I think. Who will have the first bite on Blood Queen? Somebody bid 99k channel points on Mage. Jesus. You really... that was a lot of cope and hope in that bet. 99k on Mage. Alright, dropping fires behind. Those fires at the demo pet, that's not killing the demo pet, is it? My fire elemental would have 100% dead here. You see that demo pet right there? Is he dying? There's no pet frames on this UI. Why does my fire elemental have to pay the price for every bad positioning by a tank, but a demo warlock can just completely neglect their fucking pet? Boss at 15% when it goes airborne. That is very good. Really good. 9% when landing. This is fine. So what we're gonna do now is that you can see here on your minimap that the Demolock is already running, right? So the rest of the people are gonna be killing this trash now while he does that. Alright, we should have a world record on our hands. Now, doing Lich King 0 rooms, I wouldn't say it's hard, but it's different. You have to practice it and you have to become like familiarized with it. I would like to think that Numen knows what they're doing and their healer knows what they're doing. So this shouldn't be that. I like it. Transition ends, boss at 57. That's really, really good. Nice. 55% when it starts. They're definitely only gonna get one bulk wave. Question is, do they get 2 or 3 infests? Infest number 1. This Raging Spirit isn't that concerning. You don't care that much about it. Resto Shaman, that's good. Lock is good. Mage is good. Okay, so the Lock is probably one of the best people that can get grabbed. Shaman is completely fine, because you can still get Discipline Priest shields, and the Holy Pala can easily do this. Oh, no. That's fine. He can still put totems good. It was lucky that he didn't drop it right in this area where they are right now. You really don't want to defile right now. It's really important that you don't put it there. So it was good that he rocket booted that far out. Okay, Infest number 3. Okay, they are now gonna spread out. Mask of Lesser Resistance. Alright. Watch for Ice Spheres now. That's a good sphere. They have so many warriors, it will die instantly. Yep, it's just gone. Lusting kinda late, actually. Rogue is dead. I don't know how the rogue dies. Feels like a healing assignment issue. Rogues are usually pretty good at this. Rogue is back up, but he's completely cleaned. Feral, 1 dead. Oh, this is not looking good. Okay, I think they stabilized. Do not leave form and combat rest. Just fuck that Feral. Do not try to save him. It's when he left his form, he just fell behind so much. World record. Easy, easy. I think they got it. 5 more percent. Do not over-aggro raging. Do not over-aggro raging. Okay, 3%. 7 seconds. 5. No! Why are you going that way? You outrange the mages! No! No! What the fuck was that taunt? There's no way!
May it be an evening star shines down upon you. May it be when darkness falls, your heart will be true. You walk a lonely road. Oh, how far you are from home. Morning air, oh, truly believe and you will find your way. Morning air, a lofty air, a promise lives within
Yeah. Not that much to say. We had a good run, boys. Was a world record run, and then the Death Knight decided that I'm gonna pick up this boss and I'm gonna drag it out of the mages. I guess we're gonna head over to Nota. I'm a bit bummed out about that, but I'm not gonna let this stop us. Let's go. Let's go. Oh god, I have the happy times filter on. Production quality, production. Oh, I'm floating in the air. Hello, it's me. I'm fun. You guys good? I'm good. I'll just distract you with some banger music. Huh? You didn't expect this?
When you're all alone, the things we used to do, we used to be. I could be the one to make you feel that way. I could be the one to set you free. Do you think about me when the crowd is gone? It used to be so easy, you and me. I could be the one to make you feel that way. I could be the one to set you free. Do you think about me when you're all alone? Things
Alright,
we
alright,
used to
let's
do,
go.
we used to be.
I don't get any breaks today, do I? Alright, let's see. I think all of you know what we're looking for here. It's all about skipping the first mind control in the first phase. One Fury tech. I think going one Fury is actually... It's easy. They're going so many ferals though. That is kind of whack. Oh, I like that Spirit's weak core actually. In the center of his screen there. That was pretty nice. I like that. Two ranged ghosts. That's what you like to see. That's what we like to see. What is that? That is a Feral Discipline Priest. The Discipline Priest getting mind control is pretty rough. Ah, they lost one guy. Just as I said, Thompson is at like 0 health. He's back up. They lost 2 people. That Discipline Priest mind control is so bad, dude. But they have so many combat dresses. Okay, let's see. You really want to skip the next mind control, which is in 8 seconds. Are they doing that? What do you think? 2, 1. Okay, that's good. +4. But that is, again, against the perfumed and omened up Giga Juice roided out of their fucking mind run. Oof, okay. And I actually saw there was a lot of people that lost a lot of points. There was a lot of people believing in Numen's superiority there that probably got disappointed. But if you haven't paid attention, every second that you watch me, you are gaining channel points back passively. And if you are a subscriber to Anfal, you get even more channel points, which allows you to gamble even more degenerately. So if you enjoy doing predictions with a cryptocurrency that actually has no translation or carryover into real life, then maybe stick around, get some more points, double your value in one evening, and that's over. Of course, if you come from any like first world country, then I actually saw that United Nations had like created a list of what it takes to be living in a first world country, and apart from having like access to clean water and free education, you also needed to ban gambling with channel points on Twitch. You just can't trust your population to do it with like any sense of responsibility. So if you're not allowed to use your channel points, you could be annoyed, but you could also just see that as proof that you are living in probably one of the best countries in the world. If there's a North Korean in my chat, North Korean guy in my chat right now, you are the what do you say? The guy that is what do you say? The thing that is not the rule that therefore verifies the rule, kinda. If I am gonna talk some shit though about a European country, because I've played WoW for a long time, and every country has some sort of like reputation or a culture that just doesn't do well online. For example, I think that we can all agree that if I say the name, like if I say the nationality Danish, you immediately feel like a gut reaction in your stomach, like whoa, you know, that's just like a reflex in your intuition when talking to people online. But one form of stereotype that I actually didn't know that I was really annoyed by until recently is Germans and their internet infrastructure. I don't know how I'm living in this world thinking that Germany is like efficient country, good infrastructure. But then there's people that are being like, hey, I'm moving apartment next week and my new apartment complex doesn't have internet. I'm like, what? Or they say, yeah, my internet is down because they are working on the cables. They're like, okay, how long are you gonna be out? In Sweden, it's like 2 hours. And they're like, yeah, probably 3 weeks. And it's like, what? I thought your country was known for engineering and efficiency, but when it comes to like internet infrastructure, you're like dog shit. Germany fell off super hard, dude, during the like IT revolution of Europe. Look, if you're offended by this, I'm sorry, but this is an observation that has a pretty good rigid sample size at this point. Okay, nice trade. What are we looking for here? Potion of speed, nice. Oh, and a heavy silken thread. 20 potion of speed to DPS harder, and a heavy silken thread to tie around a noose and... Okay, let's get ready. 20 seconds. Germany only knows how to make cars. Right. Is he pre-combusting? You got some combust going up here. Also has a card. Why does it not do the tier 7 thing? You see the other people doing mana gem shit. Why? Okay, do I have any mage mains in my chat that could explain why a mage wouldn't want to do the tier 7 swap on Deathbringer's Arfang? I actually have no idea. There's no reason, right? I mean, the obvious reason is he just doesn't have it, which is like, okay, I mean, sure. But it just feels like a pretty easy swap. I believe in the crippling Orlando. He's not in this guild. We can actually swap a bit. No. Okay. Oh, okay. What is going on here? My man is tracking the names of the players and their health numbers as well. Okay, that's good. And he has an entire Warcraft logs classic analysis down here at the bottom right. I'm pretty sure that if you just go into one of his sub menus, you can see the current stock price of Nvidia as well in real time if you really want it in his UI. Pretty good. Yeah, we're not watching this. What is this guy playing? I don't watch Hunters. What? Just a bunch of Hunters. We're gonna watch my boy Thompson. Okay, that jump maybe a bit whack. What? That was a lot of. That was a lot of intense. We've talked about this before, but I think Thompson is a great case study here. Now, you know when things go bad for you, maybe you're assigned to interrupting these Ymiriar Deathbringers, but you don't interrupt the banish. Let's say something bad happens to you. There's a few different ways of expressing that. You could either just fight really hard, so your temporomandibular joint just becomes stiff, and be like, okay, I'm not gonna say anything. Or you can just scream out into the voice, come like, fuck! But people generally find, like, you stop screaming and your trinket procced, it's not that bad. But there's a few players that have mastered the most passive-aggressive way of expressing that they are unhappy about something in this game. And that is what we call the cardinal symptom of autistic shakes. I don't know if we're, like, I feel a bit like I am taking you guys on a trip in like a safari. I don't know if we are gonna find this today, but if we see, I want my chat and me to really recognize when, if you see my mouse now, a classic is that your mouse is like this, but then something bad happens and you go like this. Just a little bit. You don't do it like super big movements. It's like, oh, I'm shaking. imagine the quiet kid in class when you're like 12 years old that gets bullied and he doesn't speak up for himself, so instead he starts typing his death note in the back of the class. It's sort of that, but in wrath instead. So keep your eyes out. We don't know if we're gonna see it. It might happen, it might not happen. I don't want to promise too much. I feel like I'm a bit of a, as if I'm a dolphin guide and I work in Croatia and I'm like scamming the German tourists. Oh, I really want to see dolphins, and I'm like a Croatian guy and I'm like scamming them for 60 euros. Of course you're gonna see dolphins. I see dolphins every morning that I go out. And then you're out in the waters, it's like, there's no fucking dolphins, dude. So it might happen, it might not happen. We will see. I hope we track the buffs on this UI. We're gonna see though. Why would there be a Croatian dolphin guide? Bro, I don't know if you've ever been a tourist in Croatia, but I'm pretty sure that there are Croatian dolphin tourist scammers. There's a guy in my chat right now, Virrepinne. You see dolphins for sure. Guys, we found the Croatian dolphin scammer. You will see dolphins for sure. For sure. Every morning I see dolphin when I go out with my fish boat. Okay, where are the buffs? Dreamwalker health 90%, pretty fast. Lost is ticking, 20 seconds left. This is a very fast Dreamwalker. Much better than the previous one. Okay, the fact that they are plus 1 second to the 42:30 Numen world record and they pulled Bloodwing Trash in my opinion, makes me think this is a very competitive world record time. Oh no! Are we gonna see the shakes? Oh! No, he's focused. He's lasered in. He doesn't let his emotions take over. This is what a lot of therapy or really, really heavy type of amphetamines can do to you. Any Ritalin in the chat? Pretty spread out mobs. Probably gather them a bit better. 2 ones in the back are a bit high. There we go. Okay, we want to see 1 silence on each side. Strang came in a bit late. It's not the best Syndragosa room I've seen. It's not terrible either, but I don't think they're gaining any time here. Okay, DPSing the mobs in the back. Living bomb on everyone so that they explode once they were gathered. I like it. I think he's doing alright. Okay, let's see if they can drop combat here and get the mount off. If they can't... Oh, that's good. Do you guys see that guy in the front? That is really good. I like that gathering of the mobs. I really like it. Arcane Bomb into silence. They can still cast Focus Fire, but who gives a shit? There's 1 Frostwing Whelp on the side there. Okay, it gets pulled in. What is that? What is that whelp going? Do you see that whelp that is just, I'm leaving, my people need me? Did you see that? One of the AoE mobs just went up. Woo! Alright. I think Spinestalker is dead before the fear. So they could probably start getting some damage into Rhymefang. Stack them up possibly. I don't see any fear timers anywhere. It's a custom-made weak aura that not everybody has. That's the fear. Still, a lot of range, doesn't matter that much. Let's see if they can skip the first Frostbolt from Rhymefang. That's what matters now. I think so. Spinestalker's still alive. Alright. Power drinking. Syndragosa coming in. Senshi Lokgular. I'm not saying that name. Okay. Good opener, no lust. Remember, if they get to sub 60%, it's good. If they get to low 50%, it's very competitive. Let's see if they get it. I don't know how I feel about this little stack here on the left. I guess they have a plan for it. Okay, let's see if they have their GU IDs in place. Nobody got gripped, really good. Hadouken saying it was Healthstone, but he couldn't place it down because he's in meta form. That is so funny, actually. I can't. Alright, good. We got her to exactly 55%. Requesting a little bit of innervates, of course. And we got you see this little fireworks thingy, refresh, nice. Bit of a coward clone on 0% health. Well, got cleared well. Possibly lost here. Any lust before the things go out? Okay, interesting. Let's see. They still haven't lusted. Okay, there they go. Okay, phase 2. I want to see where they put the first tomb. I'm hoping they put it on the back leg of the boss so that the melee can passively just kill it and nobody has to swap. Instead they go to the front. I don't think this tomb is ever gonna get cleared. So this is why I like to put it on the opposite side, because you can see the hunter putting some damage into it, and I think that is a waste. It would be better to just put it on the left and cleave it down. I think that's bad placement. Oh, or is it? It's not that, it wasn't that much shaking, I don't think. I think he's doing well. Anger management class. Plus 12. Still really good. Where are we going? Where's the Valks? Why? Okay, you have to hold the side. That's a dangerous Valk. No, it was going away from them. I thought it was coming towards them. They could have gone more on the inside, actually. I don't know if you guys noticed this plater profile, but you can see the different colors of the names of the mobs. Usually, the way that people that play in the MDI and shit are coloring their mobs is that mobs that you need to interrupt have a certain color, mobs that have a lot are priority targets have a certain color, etc, etc, so that you are like cohesive in your coloring of the mobs. For example, when I'm playing, blue means interrupt, for example, and purple means priority. Whereas maybe this guy uses a different system for coloring his mobs. Okay, good decimate. I like that Holy Wrath on the decimate to stop any vengeful Flesh Reaper damage during the refill of the health. I would assume that there's already taking care of the trap. That vengeful Flesh Reaper coming there is really good, because then they can kill that vengeful Flesh Reaper and get the pot here. Flesh Reaper at 50%. 20... And they should be able to pot. Yes. Nice. Very good engage. I like it. Okay, let's see. Oh, is that a Vile Gas spread? I have a hard time seeing. Okay, that's a good block. I guess it doesn't matter that much, but I feel like they are a bit too clumped up here. Wait, they still haven't lusted? What? Am I seeing something wrong here? Oh no. Oh no. Why is he DC'd, or why is nobody telling him? How has nobody noticed this? They're holding it for 3-minute CDs? Okay, but he has racial now. What? There's no way you delay that. Okay, this has to... Everybody should have noticed. This has to be a tech. This has to be intentional. I don't buy it. It's intentional. They lost for Putricide Room. Okay, so they do a execute lost? What is happening? Why? He must have been disconnected or something. I don't understand why you would wait that long. Yeah, you do it for Warlock Execute, that's true actually. They let their druid off tank get the stacks and then they lost. I mean, we can just go and check, I guess. They got full value. The boss dies now, but I mean, this is very easy to decide. You can just go into the Warcraft logs and just check the value. I don't think it was a mistake. I think it's something that they have coordinated and they want to do. So you simply have to look at all the sequences leading up to it. Did they go plus 12 to minus 13? Right, but then I think Numen pulled Precious into Rotface. So they're probably gonna have a slightly slower Rotface now. They still can't pre-pot, so... Interesting. Maybe when you play 8 mages and you have a strong execute comp and you've already used your CDs at maybe the first dog, maybe on the first then maybe this makes sense actually. I will give them the benefit of a doubt. Nota is notorious for I think they were the first guild to run with a warrior inside of Remorseless as well. And it made sense, mathematically speaking. They just had a 2-minute Festergut versus the usual kill times are like 154, 55. Yeah, but if they used a lot of cooldowns on the dogs before and the giant before, and they did that section a lot faster, maybe the combined time of those sections are still better. I don't know, food for thought. Rotface always feels like it's fast, because the boss is just like insanely cringe and unbased. Ooh, I am just gonna take something to drink real quick. Enjoy the music while we wait. Oh, there were shakes. Do you see the shakes?
Nothing. That's what it seems to me.
That's what I told you guys. When you paid the 50 euros to go on my boat trip, I promised you the shakes and you got the shakes. Do I look like a scammer? I said that we were gonna get the shakes and we got the shakes. Are you not a happy paying customer? Of course you are. Congratulations. You're welcome, actually. Okay, so Numen had this gate opening 4 seconds earlier than the timer. 1 minute ad? I'm not watching that UI. Yeah, guys, fucking Edge spam right now in the chat. If you've ever been part of this event or this thing that we're putting together, if you don't put Edge in the chat right now, you are a paid actor and an NPC. Thank you. I just wanted to know that I'm actually dealing with humanoids. No pre-pot, I don't think. This timer is comparing to the 0 rooms Numen run, which was very bad up until Lich King. This is against the actual world record. The previous one is comparing to like really good splits. Oh, what the fuck? Why are there... Every little animal in the entire Putricide Kingdom is stacking on top of... What the fuck? So many small bugs. Feels like I'm playing private servers again. This is a very messy... They did do quite a lot of damage still though. 50%. Okay, I think they're gonna beat the vials, but it's not by a lot, right? Vial timer. Ah, it's 10 seconds. They're fine. They're fine. Okay, standing on the outside in case double targeted. Nice. This is what you want. Nice bubble angle. Oh no, what did that melee do? Bro, you already got hit. Why are you keep rocket booting away? What an absolute smoker. Did you see the melee player who got hit by the orange and kept running away as if he was getting chased? Okay, and then you see Yard. Oh, it might retarget. Okay, it's fine. Ah, this is a very messy Putricide. Still, they gained 7 seconds, but that just speaks how bad Numen's record was. What are those people doing? Huh? Wait, this is the longest tail in the history of speedrunning. What are we doing? What is going on? Okay, we need to regroup. I need to rethink here. What are we doing? Right, this trash doesn't exist anymore because they already pulled that. But this tail is insane, or? Okay, so they're doing this with like maybe 5 people not being here. Oh. Okay. Oh, Red Pala is dead. Okay. Oh, this is not great. Now the Red Pala dead. Red Pala dead again. Feral dead. Oh, this is so... This is sort of why you want the blood, though. Okay. I don't think I still think they gain time compared to the current world record, because the current world record would have needed to do 1 more trash before doing that pull with the blood. So I think they're gaining time, even though that was kinda messy. But it's definitely still, like, it's still going. Still doable. The run isn't only alive, the run is a world record. And I think the next sections are easier than some of the sections that they've already done. I just automatically assume that they are gonna 0 room Lich King. I don't see why you would run 8 mages if you don't plan on 0 rooming Lich King at this point. Uh-huh. 30% before swap. How low can we get it? Second empowered vortex soon, I guess. Or? No, wait, it's on the fire guy now. completely spaced out. Is he gonna try to take that bounce? There's no way. Ah! Oh, he tried! He tried to take the Mario Party bounce through the gate, but it despawned, and now he's late, he's behind, and he has to do the Invis trinket. I think it's gonna be it's fine, it's fine. I respect the attempt. I respect the attempt. Invis cloak ready in 5 seconds. 4, 3, gather the mobs. Very clean. No! Somebody buffed! Or? No! Oh, I thought that little knight... Wait, it has the mage in target, didn't it? Warrior target? Is it bugged? No! Somebody buffed or something. Or? What? It dropped combat. That's all that matters. It's fine. We're fine. Everybody calm down. I wouldn't call it clean though, like Ukes did in the chat, because that looked to me like some people might have gotten in combat with those mobs. Chat, I need you to calm down. You're stressing me out. Thank you. Please, let me work here. Let me cook. Fire Mage first bite. I mean, it's ideal. I think Numen had the boss at 9% when it came down. The DPS has been higher this raid overall though. We are 1 minute away and the boss is at 60%. Alright. Okay, let's see. I don't think there's anything interesting that can happen here. I think they have double mage bitten, which is correct. Considering they can hit the boss while it's in the air phase still. Mm-hmm. 25%. We are 8 seconds away. That's a pretty long chain, but the healing output is really good actually by the Nota healers. They might not be doing that much damage, but goddamn, they're healing a lot. Okay, remember, 9% was the Numen cutoff here. That was a pretty good kill. I think this is gonna be lower. You can watch your minimap here and see the... possibly the Demo Warlock teleport away here. And it is at 10% when it landed, kinda. A bit slower. Everything is fine. You can see him running here. The Demo Warlock is like, ciao. He's gone. Clearing trash, clearing trash. And he is teleported. You can see he's over by Lich King on the minimap. Okay, I think we have a combat starting in 40 seconds. I'm just gonna rest my voice. Alright, you already had a prediction going. Will this run be a world record? I think the only way they fuck this world record up now is either they completely fail or they do one room. Because I think somebody that was watching the previous run said they did only one room in that run. I'm very concerned. I really hope they're gonna go for 0 here. Alright. Enjoy the music. Hope you guys are having a lovely night. We're about to wrap up here. This is the last run of the night. Enjoy. Possibly world record.
When you're stuck in the middle of a crisis,
first Necrotic Plague. Remember, you want this on a melee. Because if you get it on a caster, they sort of have to stop casting optimally to get in position. Ooh, do they get it on Necrotic Plague on a warrior? I think it was. But that looks good. Are we seeing an Earth Shield or anything? Yes, it looks like they are triple healing, which indicates to me that this is gonna be a zero room attempt. Pushing the boss really well here, I think. Considering the fact that no Lust on pull, they're only gonna get one Shambling for sure. Should be getting another what is that? That's a mage getting needed to get this back. Okay, they're having it bounced in melee a little bit. It's not that important. Okay. See the boss health here? Low 50s is really, really good. So if you look at the percentage of the boss health, low 50s is something that you would love to see. Interesting positioning here. Looks like they lost someone. Retpala dead. He's back up. Warrior inside, nothing special there. Resto Shaman just like filling, just healing whatever needs to be healed. Looks like they're 2-tanking this stage, using both a Feral and a DK, nothing special. What percentage do we have? 60% just clocked in. 10 more seconds. 58% is still more than enough, but ideally you would want him to get even lower. Now, the most dangerous part of zero rooms comes now. If you get your Discipline Priest grabbed, you need to have a like escape plan, you could say. So this is gonna be a very important Valk grab. This Infest is usually fine. Let's see here. 52% of the boss, that is good. Valkyrs, Warrior is fine, Feral is fine, Mage is fine. Ideally, the dream is Hunter, Hunter, Lock. If you can get Hunter, Hunter, Lock, that's like 10 seconds right there of value. I'm not even kidding. It's so good if that happens. Alright, 5 more percent. They're not gonna skip this next Infest. It's probably gonna be an AM Shadow, judging by the MRT notes. Oh, sweaty Infest. This Infest is no bueno. You might... Oh, you got cleaned. Good. Okay, let's see how long they wait with this Lusts. So, he seems to be juggling his Holy Light targets between the DK and Warrior. And his beacon is obviously on the tank that is tanking the Ragings. It's very frustrating to try to heal melee that are moving out of range. This is very scary when melee does that. I think he has moved close enough now where he can actually be healing the entire time. 28%. Pretty much if you stop cast, it is over. That's a good way to think about it. Looks very stable. You see a couple of these mages, they cannot be healed. They are on the opposite side of the healing squad, so this guy, Hadjo, and go again, boys. They need to just be lucky now and not get pain and suffering. The boss is so dead. Okay, let's see if they... You see DK running there on the left, kiting the 4 Ragings. And you see how the Feral drags it towards the mages, and we have a world record. 41:08, I think that was. 41:12 maybe. 41:12, really good time. Very competitive actually. It's been a while since we got a world record on our hands, boys. Finally. Alright. What an evening! We saw completed runs without a wipe from pretty much everyone. Bit of a safe first runs from most of the guys. Other than that, looked pretty good. And then we got to see a world record, really competitively set as well. I don't think it's good enough to be like, oh shit, this will last to the end of time. But it was a good run. Respectable run. And it was a fun run to Shoutcast as well. I found it really interesting the way they used a late lust on Festergut. I found it really interesting the way that they keep pulling the first trash into Sindragosa Gauntlet. So those part of the way they're doing it is super fun to watch, because I don't think the other guilds are really doing that yet. We should be having a player interview coming up here any second now. So I am just reaching out here to see... I can get a hold of any of the winners. But I think while we wait for Nota members to become available, we are instead gonna head on, see if I didn't have a player from Numen available for an interview actually, which is a lot of fun. Let me see here. Okay, let me see if I can send this over to journalist Anfal now. So, here we have me back in the field, doing some field work for the stream, of course. With me here today, I have Honsi. Very happy to have you here on the stream. Now, I would have you on the stream, of course, if it wasn't for the fact that you're banned off this platform. Do you have anything to say regarding your ban? Alright, and that's gonna be all. Sending it back to the shoutcasting desk. God damn it, dude. This production kid in the back who's in charge of sound, I swear to God, man. What I was saying when the intern wasn't fucking up the fucking sound was that thank you so much for the interview. This is the type of insight that you simply don't get from any of these other broadcasting networks that are covering this scene. The Pulitzer Prize, I've been nominated many times. Hopefully this will be the year that I win, because this level of journalistic integrity that I bring to this scene simply can't be matched. There's nobody that comes even close to the type of stuff that I'm able to find out about these guilds. That's why you tune in for this incredible insight, the scoops, all of that. But regardless of the journalistic integrity, this has been quite the production today. I have a lot of plans for the future. I hope that Numen and Nota keep running it down like this so we can get as much as possible in one night. It's a lot of fun. If you have any questions for me, feel free to ask them in the chat right now. If not, I think we're about to fade out and just be happy that we saw a world record come in. Fox Dona says, I hope the intern is very genetically gifted to make up for the lack of talent. Yeah. He has really bad work ethic, but at least he has a good gene pool to pick from. What was the final time? Let's see if we can head on over to Classic Logs and see if it's already up. I don't see it being up just yet, though. Wait. Do I have somebody on the line?
Hello?
Hi! Well,
Yes.
if it isn't the main character himself, how are you feeling?
I feel good. I feel good.
I'm wondering, how many pieces of tier 7 does your mage have?
This one. Absolutely 0.
Ah, that explains it. We didn't quite understand what was going on at times. But congratulations to being number 1, once again.
Wait, what does tier 7 do?
Yeah, I mean, these are the type of things that I'm not allowed to explain because I am under contract with Progress, right? So right now I'm just trying to interview you. So can we please... Yeah, can you please... I ask questions, okay?
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's fine. You're forgiven. So, how did the run feel?
There were good things, there were bad things. Lady Death Whisper seems to always be a weak point for us, always lose time there. And I actually don't think I've ever seen my guild speedrun gain time from Valithria death to Synagosa dying. So I would like to improve that. But I'm still happy, of course.
Yeah, that section is really tricky, but you guys had a really good Plague Wing. I don't know, you did your last late on Festergut, and I'm not gonna like push you to tell me why, but it was really clean. Did you guys practice it much?
Well, we have a Monday raid every week where we practice a couple of things, and yeah, we practice is the late lasting Festergut, and it feels good.
Yeah, I mean, it looks really good. Not only the late, but what is leading up to the Festergut. So you guys gained such immense amount of time.
Yeah, but I think the timer is a bit wonky, right? Because we only killed one dog before killing Festergut himself, so it will show us better than it actually was.
True. I mean, if you stay more time killing one extra dog, you look worse on Festergut, and then you look better on Rotface. But your wing as a whole still looks really good.
Yeah, I agree. And we even proc the trap, but that didn't matter too much, I think.
Yeah, and the fact that you go into Bloodwing without having the blood orb, does it feel more scary when you don't have the orb, or how does it feel?
It's insanely scary. Like, I just hear in my headset, Rogue dead on pull, and I'm shitting my pants. And I'm like, do I mirror images here? Am I gonna die? Like, it's kind of scary.
Yeah, it looks really scuffed from the outside because we can't hear your voice come, but I can kind of hear the voices in my head telling me that everything is going wrong. But it went okay, kind of, this day?
Yeah, I mean, just imagine like 5 people talking about a lot of things at the same time. That's like the Blood Council trash right there. It was very hectic. A lot of people dying and calling for rests and bobs and AoE taunt, and you know how it is.
Yeah, for sure. Sometimes you gotta let Voicecom go get a bit crazy. You said before that you really wanted to improve your Valithria into Syndragosa. Is there any part right now that you're very happy with, that you think you guys are doing well?
Well, I definitely think the Plague Wing is good, and I think from Death Whisper dying to Sourfang dying, we have always been like kind of good at that. I think there's still room for improvement in the Blood Quarter, but yeah. The first 2 bosses, Frostwing, and a little bit in Blood Quarter. The rest I'm kind of happy with right now.
All right, I'm gonna let you go and celebrate with the boys. Thanks for taking the time for this short interview.
Thank you for hosting the speedruns. I will watch it later.
All right, I am gonna hit the VOD. You will never find it.
Oh,
I spoke of so much tech you wouldn't believe. I can't let this reach your ears. I'm sorry, bro.
This is bad. I need to stop playing speedruns.
Yeah, you can't miss. You will improve more by listening to one of my broadcasts.
I think so.
Have a great evening. Take notes.
Have a great evening, sir. Thank you.
Ciao! And now we send it back to the shoutcasting desk. That's it. I think that's gonna be the end of the night. We're gonna end it on a high note. Thanks everybody who stopped by and kept me company. And tomorrow I'll show you back-to-back 10-man speedruns. Not quite as hype as this production, but it's always nice to be playing with the boys. So until next time, I'm out. Bye. Bye.